Hi, during these corona times, we are left with no other alternative but share something in the social media. Today I taken a topic because these COVID days are really stressful. Most of us who are confined to the house, who are not able to go out, meet our friends or relatives or dear and near ones, are subjected to a number of stress. And with the results, we feel very bad about it. So now the digital media has come out with a lot of solutions. A number of courses are going on how to de-stress yourself. In one of the session, I could get some insight. It's really good that if you can keep your mind calm and peaceful, it's always good. So you don't have to. Whenever you feel stress, you just try to calm down, slow down, relax. That's what it is known as. There is no de-stressing or de-busting, whatever it is. So the digital classes they offer a lot of tips how to go about it. In one of the classes, which attracted me was a story which a lady explained. Uh, the story goes like this: it happened in a metro. Let it be Bangalore. The story goes when the story that took place is in Bangalore itself, where I reside now. Now, normally, this happened during pre-corona days. That is before Corona, in the year 2019 or so. Normally, whenever the husbands go for work, the ladies who are in the house, maybe housewives, they are not giving any other profession. They go to the market, nearby mall, at about 10:30 in the morning, and everything is settled in the house after cooking and all that. They go to the market so that they can pick up some odd things. So this lady, whom I am referring to our heroine, she went to market one day, Wednesday it was. She took her a small kid also, like her daughter, 5 years old only. Because she can't be left in the home because there's nobody to look after her. These are all nuclear family. When the husband goes out, only wife will be available, no parents and all this. So she took the child also along with her. After going to the mall, then the lady starts searching for her items of choice. The kid gets bored normally, they don't know what is what and all this. So they normally attracted to their own items like toys or chocolates or whatever it is. So she goes to the nearby shelf and pulls out some chocolate. The entire thing falls down. The lady gets a little annoyed. Now she looks at the child and tell, Susan, relax. Then the child starts making a big tantrum, starts crying that, Mommy, I want the chocolate, I want the chocolate. Again, she wants her. Susan, relax. So this is going on. Now, just behind her, another man is there who is carrying a trolley with him for purchasing for doing odd purchases like the lady was doing. Now the man did not like it because the lady it's a small child, 5 year old. What is the problem in getting some chocolates for her? At least she will be happy. So she tells the lady, "Why are you getting annoyed unnecessarily with a child? After all, they got their own priorities in life. They go with their own priorities. So it's better that you don't treat them like that. Try to give them whatever is possible so that they can be peace, calm and peaceful. So don't show the relaxation technique to them because what they know about relaxation and all, stress busting and all these things is not advisable. So better you take the child, you better take care of. So like that he says and goes away. After walking few steps, the lady calls him from the back, like, gentleman, I want to tell you before you go get away from this place. I know whatever you are told, I also know that how to control the child or how to make them happy and all those things. But this time I was talking to myself. My name is Susan. Susan. I was telling myself, relax. So whenever something abnormal goes or things which unpleasant take place, I tell to myself, relax, relax, relax. So this time I was telling Susan, relax. It was to me. So now the gentleman laughs, smiles, waves at her and goes back. So this is the incident what took place in the mall. Now, in the evening when she returns, her husband comes completely tired. Now, she has not done much of a shopping because the child was doing a lot of tantrums in the morning. And she was annoyed, even though she was annoyed, and said she was trying to calm herself. So she now tells, let us go and eat in a good restaurant somewhere outside. We'll have dinner outside. Husband really accept. Because he is also fed up of this burned food and all these things. So they decide and drive together and go to a restaurant. And the restaurant is very famous, well known. So good ambience. It's a South Indian restaurant. So as soon as they enter the hall, a lady comes, a very charming lady. She comes and accosts them to the nearby table and ask them to be comfortable there and give them the menu card and ask them to go through and order. 2 minute passes. The bearer comes and stands like this. Sir, what do you like to have? We have some special dishes today, and it's nice. There's a cocktail also available. So, what will you like to order? No, the man is already he's up from the office here enough. So he was a little annoyed. He said, "You give me 5 minutes. Let me go through the menu card, and he will decide and call you. Okay, be comfortable." The bearer goes away. They go through the menu card. But both of them could ultimately, after going through 10-15 minutes, they could settle only for a masala dosa and a coffee. Yeah, all the items, even though a lot of things, every jugglery efforts, this, that, and all those written with that sauce, this sauce, garnish, all these things, so many things. The usual paraphernalia you will see in the menu card. And it is all very costly. Each dish costs about 300 to 400 rupees. So they decided they will go for small masala dosa and be done with, and we'll see what is to be done. And all. He calls the bearer. He tells the bearer, you order 2 special masala dosa for us and 2 coffees. Okay. The bearer, sir, would you like to add any drinks afterwards, like ice cream or any pudding or any dessert or anything? I can note it down now. Then again, the man gets a little stressed. He says, you first get me this masala dosa. Then I will tell you what next to be ordered and all. Okay, get away. Now, this also did not go well with the bearer. He got a little annoyed. What sort of a client I got today? What should I do now? He just murmurs something and gets away with the menu card. Now, 15 minutes waited. The bearer is not coming out. This man, every time he looks to the kitchen, and some bearer comes, he looks to the kitchen whether it is coming for them and only. Whether the same bearer coming out. No, it's somebody else. Then he gets this. Now, the wife see all this action and all those. He tells her, Susan, relax, relax. He could get this catchword. He immediately gets relaxed. And by the time the bearer comes out, he comes near the table. He did not serve the dosa. He was coming out with 2 plates of dosa like this. He just ignores them and goes and serves in the next table. It again make him annoyed. So he again got stressed. And he calls the bearer. What is this? You are waiting here last 15-20 minutes. Yes, simply the man who has come here only 10 minutes, he has served them. What's happening in this restaurant? I don't understand. The bearer coolly smiles and says, sir, he has ordered a ghee roast, a special ghee roast, whereas you ordered an ordinary masala roast. So that will take time. The ghee roast was made first, so I have to serve him only. That is the reason. Your things will come as soon as the time is there, as soon as it is prepared in the kitchen, I will come and serve you. Okay, sir? He leaves the place by just holding his hands and all this. But that was a tit for tat. He did not like the initial reaction of this customer. So he thought he will give me a lesson. So actually that was also the same type of masala dosa what he has given us at the other table. But then this fellow is taken for a ride. So this is what goes on. Then again he gets this thing stressful. Susan relaxes. Susan, relax, relax, relax. They eat the food, come out comfortably. And while coming out and return to the home, in the car also again the same problem comes. Bangalore, place full of there's a traffic jam and all this. They get stuck up in a signal. It's a Saturday evening, the drama. The whole that door will be jam packed. People will be sitting, going places, this like that, and all these things. So he gets again this thing is stressed. 18 minutes pass, the signal is not coming, showing green. He starts grumbling himself and starts throwing all sorts of facial expression. Then again, the wife who was sitting by the side, she was telling us, Susan, relax, relax, relax. He could get the catcher. He immediately he gets a little peaceful. They know the signal is on. They come to home and sleep. Now, that night, the man could not sleep. He was so tired with all the stressing out condition. He just collapsed in the bed. Where the wife, she was so composed and she was relaxing all throughout the day. Even though somebody else was giving a problem, she was relaxing herself, telling her mind, calm yourself first. That is the first thing you should learn. So she could have a comfortable sleep, relaxed sleep. And she gets up very fresh in the morning early, and next day her duty starts as you should. Whereas this man, after the next morning when she gets up, he's so tired, again he this, that, and all. Total mess, total chaos. So this is what happens in real life also. Unless a man is really very, very calm and peaceful, he'll not be comfortable. He'll not call it a day. So, so they now suggest you should go for some classes like yoga, meditations, and all this. A lot of classes are there. These are another added this thing, waiting for them. They are invited for a free talk on this stress busting. Now they introduce this pranayama and yoga technique, which will make your mind very peaceful and calm. It costs only 3,000 rupees or so for 2 days cover continuous, 1 day continuous program, morning and evening. By that time you will get to completely, what is stress and how to come over it. This is the pep talk she paid in the end, and with the folded hand she left. She leaves the place. So this is the digital platform nowadays. That many things are coming out, especially Corona days. The easy target is the people for sitting in the house. They have nothing else to do. They are easily caught, and they fall victim to all these things. But sometimes some courses are really good also. And I can't say it is victim. Sometimes you get benefit out of it also. So better that we select some good courses and go and attend, so that our day-to-day life is improved, our stress is relieved, and our problems in the house is reduced a little bit. That the people around also gets happy. With that, the entire house become a happy heaven, a sweet home. Oh, Shanti.